Hey, beautiful people. It is day 48 of Strong and 75. So let's actually go to day 48 on here. I'm guessing I can be able to put in, I don't know, about 60. And we should be around day 48. Okay, we're close. So today we're going to talk about inquiries. So we're going to talk about soft inquiries and we're going to talk about hard inquiries because it is a difference between soft inquiries and hard inquiries. So here is day 48 for us. So a soft pull is when they check your credit, you guys. It's not going to affect your credit score at all. It's like when you check your own credit, like if you pull your own credit reports, it's not going to hurt you. Or if you guys do like the pre-approval. So remember I told you guys, we have like the credit cards, the ones that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, like this list right here. All of these have a soft inquiry. The video is not popping up right now. It could just be because of my internet connection. I'm trying to like run out and hide from the kids right now. The summer recording is always crazy. I never get used to it. But yeah, you can kind of see how the video is popping up. But these credit cards, all the credit cards on this list, there are soft inquiry credit cards. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So that's what a soft inquiry is. Or if you guys pull your own credit, or if you guys pull your credit report, you'll still see like Credit Karma does a soft pull on your credit. And that's just because you guys are technically, it makes it look like that you guys are requesting to look at your own credit. So it's a soft inquiry. So those what soft inquiries are. So it's a soft pull. Hard inquiry. So a hard inquiry happened when you guys apply for a credit card and it can temporarily lower your credit score by a few points. So too many hard pulls, too many hard inquiries, it in a short time can actually hurt you. So today I want you guys to check your credit reports for recent inquiries and list them for hard versus soft. If you guys see them on just your credit reports for like Identity IQ, if you see them on Credit Karma, if you see them on annualcreditreport.com, those are all hard inquiries. Annualcreditreport.com will have your soft, so you don't necessarily have to list them as hard and soft, but I do want you guys to go there to be able to know the difference of what they look like. What I really want you to do is really just go to Credit Karma and see what those hard inquiries are and list them there. List the ones that you did not get any credit for, and also list the ones where, say if you apply for the Apple credit card and you went through the whole shabam and they end up not giving you the credit card, but you end up getting a hard inquiry. Go ahead and list that. Now, if you go on there and you see an Apple hard inquiry and you never applied for it, list that too. But make sure that you put a question mark by it, so that you can say, hey, it's questionable, you did not apply for it, because we're going to go in and work on our hard inquiries. And when we work on them hard inquiries, I want you guys to know the difference of those inquiries, as these are ones I applied for and I got rejected, and then these are the ones that's fraudulent, because there's a big difference. So I want you guys to go in and list all of your inquiries. You can list them all down here. And then you can also separate them for each bureau, because when you guys apply for a credit card, say like we just talked about the Apple card. So you can click the name of any of these credit cards. So we talked about the Apple card. So when you guys apply for a credit card, you guys will be able to see a lot of times, I'll tell you which credit bureau they're going to pull. So right here, you see a TransUnion hard pull. So you guys are going to get a hard inquiry on your TransUnion credit report when you accept it. So yeah, they can pre-qualify you saying that you approved for the Apple card, but if you accept it, you're going to get a hard inquiry. So you will see like it tells you that TransUnion is going to give you that hard inquiry right here. So I usually try to separate the differences. So if you look at your TransUnion credit report, they're most likely going to be different companies than what you see on the other two bureaus, unless you got like a mortgage. The mortgage is going to pull all three. But usually you're going to see, if you apply for a credit card, it's usually on one bureau, unless it's Capital One, too. I forget, Capital One like to pull all three credit bureaus. So separate it. You can list all of your TransUnion inquiries, and then you could do your Experian, then do your Equifax. So you can list them all here. So I want you guys to list all your inquiries, and then I want you guys to dispute any unauthorized hard pulls by writing to the bureaus. I gave you guys a free inquiry letter. So I already gave you guys that free inquiry letter that you all can use. You guys have that inquiry letter. So I definitely suggest that you all use it. And when it come down to that, it's on the website. So let me show you that just in case you guys never got that free inquiry removal letter. So you can go to strongest75.com. And then at the top, you see where it says free dispute letters right here. In that free dispute letter, you got a dispute letter to the credit bureaus, you got one for inquiries, you got one for bankruptcy. So use the inquiry letter and list those accounts. Same way you did like regular disputes, list those inquiries on that letter that you want to have removed and mail it to the credit bureaus. I do suggest that you mail it certified. Also, I have more tips for the people that's within a course. Definitely look into the inquiry section because I tell you guys how to remove those inquiries in 48 hours. I give you the phone numbers, but it's just basically calling the credit bureaus to have those inquiries removed. Usually when you call the credit bureaus, they're removed in 24 to 48 hours, but I give you all of the phone numbers and everything within the course. And this will be the course right here. So I give you all of that stuff already within the course. So I suggest doing that other than just sending a letter. Send a letter is last resort because again, you know, when y'all send a letter, it's going to take them 30 to 35 days to respond. And that's just a long time to wait. I would rather them just go ahead and just, I'm on the phone with you. You can delete these things now because nobody got time to be going back and forth with the companies, honestly, with letters. Seriously, unless it's like a fraudulent inquiry and we talking permissible purpose or something like that, and you're going to get an attorney involved. But if you're not going to do all that, I just would suggest just calling the credit bureaus and having them remove it that way because it's going to be so much easier for you all. So yeah, one of the tasks is not only to list your inquiries, but I want you guys to dispute your unauthorized inquiries. And don't forget, you got 3 different bureaus, so you be sending out 3 different letters. If you guys already have the course, look into the course where we talk about the inquiry removal. I even have the letters there for you guys. So you can just download it there. I have a Word version and I have the PDF version of it. So you can just download it, fill it out, and you'll be good. And then too, if you guys are having a hard time with an inquiry, you can always send a letter to the company that have that inquiry too. You can send a letter to that company. So say if you got an inquiry for Apple, you can send a letter directly to Apple asking them to remove that inquiry. But yeah, that's what we have to do today. We talked about the soft pull versus the hard pull. Understand when you guys are pre-qualifying for those credit cards also, when you guys are pre-qualifying for those credit cards, it's going to be a soft pull for the pre-qualification. But say if they say, oh, we can approve you, if you accept them saying that they're going to approve you at that time, you're basically going to be authorizing them to give you a hard inquiry. So please be very, very careful with that because I don't want you guys to get a hard inquiry for no reason. But this is definitely day 48. Definitely, if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. I'll see you guys in day 49. You guys have a great day or a great night.